to do.
I think you've been very clear that you stand with the 1%, Mr. Mayor. 1% of the people are doing over 50% of the global aviation emissions. So can I just absolutely clarify, you do condemn all private jet use?
I think I just said I can appreciate there may be exceptional circumstances.
And what would be an exceptional circumstance? I mean, if we're condemning the Prime Minister, that's a fairly important job, and I agree with that. What would be the exceptional circumstance where someone needs to take a private jet rather than take the Eurostar, for example?
Well, there could be exceptional circumstances because of a time of day where the person's got to get to a destination for something that can't be met by commercial
So
airline.
the time of day is more important than the climate emergency?
Well, we're giving hypotheticals, for example.
Well, no, it's not hypothetical. Yesterday, the scientists said that we're going to breach 1.5 degrees. That's not hypothetical. So why should anyone be using a private jet use when we're in a climate emergency? And we're rightly asking people to change their travelling habits in London. Should we not be asking the super rich to change their habits and not use private jets?
Yeah, I think the question is, am I in favour of banning private jets? And the answer is no. What I'm saying is there are nearly always alternatives, but I can envisage a scenario where there may not be an alternative to a private jet. It should be exceptional.
Mr. Mayor, you do lots of measures around tackling poverty, and I support those. Free school meals, for instance, excellent. But you very rarely talk about tackling the wealthiest and the richest. We're in a cost of living crisis. It should not be difficult for a Labour mayor to say, I condemn the use of all private jets. Why won't you do that?
I've been quite clear in my answer. I'm happy to read it out again in relation to my views on the use of private jets, what I'm unwilling to do.
I think you've been very clear that you stand with the 1%, Mr. Mayor.
What I'm very willing to do is to explain why I think private jets shouldn't be used where there's alternatives. And clearly, from the answer I gave, there are lots of alternatives to private jets. I've even gone as far as to talk about the difference between using a private jet in relation to carbon footprint and using a commercial airline. I'm not in the same place as you are, and I respect your views, which is to close all airports down and ban private jets.
That is not my view, but I would ban private jets within a second. I've heard you very clear. The answer is very clear. The 99% of Londoners will have heard the Mayor's answer very clear. Thank you.